My name is Sandy. This is my buddy JB.
Hello.
Tricia's here too.
Hi, everybody.
Should I introduce you? This is my wife, Tricia.
I don't know. That seems very formal.
Yeah, you do that with strangers. You do that with people that you know, but you don't think your wife knows. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, yeah. I just think say Tricia. I feel like it comes up enough in the show that you and I are married.
I think you're right.
Because I feel like we have to explain a lot, because if people did not know we were married, some of the things we say to each other, we'd get HR'd to death.
Yeah, that's true.
Although the more you guys talk about your marriage, the less likely people are to think you're married.
The less they are to believe we're actually married.
That's very true. It is not the Hallmark, I married my best friend wedding.
No, that was not on our invitation.
It's not that type of marriage at all. Hey, make sure if you only be here for part of the show, we get it. We know that you guys are busy, you're doing stuff, you're running around, but you can always stay caught up by grabbing the podcast version of the show. Search JB and Sandy on the iHeartRadio app. It's just that simple. I'm having a computer issue right now, but I'm going to go ahead and go forward. All right?
Okay.
When I say Yacht Rock, everyone knows what Yacht Rock is, right? What's the first band or musician that you think of?
You want to go first, JB?
Yeah. A clear winner. Christopher Cross.
Correct.
Christopher Cross.
That's my answer, too.
Mine, too. That's right. And then after that, I go right to the Moody Blues, I think. Or Michael McDonald.
Oh, yeah. Little Wildfire maybe in there.
Yeah. Michael McDonald. That's a good one. I go to Kenny Loggins a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Steely Dan.
Oh, wow. Steely Dan. You're right. All those. We have a friend that says he invented Yacht Rock.
Who? Is it your friend in California who said he invents all the other things?
Chris Cantori.
I didn't say a name.
Invented, the format?
Yeah, he came up with it. He swears by it. He also swears that Almost Famous was his life story, not the dude that wrote it.
The movie.
Cameron Crowe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He says Cameron Crowe stole his idea.
Yeah. So he stole his idea.
Okay.
So,
you know what's funny is I was just searching something because I was like, I think I've heard a lot of these artists don't like the label Yacht Rock. They don't like it.
Yeah, there was a whole documentary about it. And there were some that just hated it, right?
Why?
Yeah, like Steely Dan, which is Donald Fagen and Walter Becker. For those of you who don't know, they hate that label. They said, they considered themselves like jazz rock perfectionists.
Dude, you ought to be glad you've got a label 45 years later, right?
Right.
There's a spot for you in the world of music that you made 40 years ago, right? I mean,
yeah.
There's
Kenny Loggins has embraced the nostalgia to a degree, but doesn't like being boxed in a label. He called it a retroactive invention, and notes that much of his work, like Danger Zone or Footloose, don't fit that sound at all. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's true.
But it didn't have to be all his songs in the yacht rock genre. He can dabble. He can be a little in it, a little out of it.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. Yacht rock's kind of fun. Tricia, she cranks it up.
Yeah, Sandy got in the car with me the other day, and he's all, yacht rock, huh? He's like, hell yeah.
Are there any chick yacht rockers?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I don't know that. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
I don't think it doesn't fit the mold, does it?
No, it doesn't. I mean, I can't think of it.
Like
maybe would Fleetwood Mac fit in there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're called Yacht Rockettes? No, is that a band? They should call the ladies.
Carly Simon Yacht Rock?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. There's one.
Carly Simon definitely falls in there.
Women of Yacht Rock.
And you know what? It's back to Christopher Cross. Like, I'm sure Tricia can relate to this growing up. That was a big buzz around small town Austin when he hit.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was a local hero that way.
Yeah.
Austin guy. And so Austin was a buzz about it, like claiming him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back before we really identified as a music town, totally.
True.
But didn't Cartman cover that song? Or am I mixing it up with
You're
something?
way ahead.
I'm
just barely ahead of you, JB. Yes, he's covered the Styx song, Come Sail Away.
Oh, not sailing.
That's the computer problem that I'm having right now is I can't. I thought I had it.
Oh, no.
A song, but I don't. I'm just getting a blue circle of death on the computer that it won't play. So,
But what about then you need to sing the Elvis song that Cartman sang too.
oh no, I could.
Come on, you can do it, Sadie. Come on, please.
If you insist.
I insist.
This is one of my go-tos that I know will make Tricia laugh.
Every time.
Every time. Like, guys, the longer you're married, the unfunnier you become. But
true.
Sometimes you get things that stay. And it always makes Tricia laugh when I do my Cartman of, on a cold and gray Chicago, born a little baby, born another kind, and he get home. And he get home. And his mama cried.
Every time it makes me laugh.
Have you guys ever seen the duet with Elvis and Lisa Marie?
Yeah.
When they do that song?
Yes.
Crazy.
And they made a cool video.
Yes. Yeah. Really cool.
It was all retro footage of Elvis from probably the early 70s.
Mm-hmm. Hot Elvis.
Yeah.
And it's all black and white. Oh, man. Watching him perform that song back in the day. Woo,
yeah.
It'll move you.
It is.
Absolutely.
And she re-recorded a duet with him, like what, in the mid-2000s-ish?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and I think it charted really well. The song was big.
Yeah. How could it not be? You know what I mean? Classic song, Elvis Presley, Elvis singing with his
daughter. Yeah.
And then Natalie Cole did that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
was it Unforgettable?
Unforgettable.
With her dad?
Yeah.
Nat King Cole.
Yeah.
And that definitely charted. That was huge for a while.
Nat King Cole was the soundtrack of Christmas at my house. My dad had a reel-to-reel player. You remember the reel?
Oh, wow.
And he would put that on at Christmas, the Nat King Cole Christmas album, and that's what we listened to.
That's cool.
Yeah. So,
man, it was Barbara Streisand at our house.
Oh, really? Streisand
My
Superman?
mom.
Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah. We listened to a lot of it. My mom loved it.
Any Barry Manilow sprinkled in there?
No,
What?
my dad had a lot of Bee Gees.
Oh, your dad was cool, right? Staying alive, right? How many hits? It's amazing how many hits the Bee Gees had on one record,
Mm-hmm.
right? That whole Saturday Night Live thing, or Saturday Night Fever, excuse me.
There was a documentary came out on them a few years ago, and it's amazing. All the reinventions they had and the fallout. When disco died, they were dead. There's parts of it are really sad.
And then they had the dumb in the head little brother that was given the choice between drugs and Victoria Principal.
Yeah. Andy.
And he chose drugs.
Yeah. And
Sad.
that was when Dallas was at the peak of being the show.
And she was the hottest woman on the planet.
Yeah.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Chose drugs. Drugs are bad, friends.
Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs.
Drugs are real bad. We've got the story we love coming up next. What do you have for us, Tricia?
All right. Here's my sentence. A correctional officer was charged with allegedly bringing contraband into the county's correctional facility. The story here is what the contraband was.
That's here in Austin?
Yes, here in Austin. All alleged.
What he smuggled in.
Yes.
All right. Stay with us. It's coming up.
Need extra cash in your life?
The $1,000 payday is back this morning at 9. 103.1. 1031austin.com.
Travis County Sheriff's Officer in big trouble for smuggling contraband. But Tricia says you got to hear what he was smuggling. That's the good part.
That's the weird part of the story.
Weird part. All right, that's coming up in just a sec. Zilker Park shut down, friends, after Austin City Limits Music Festival. They have begun the repair portion of it.
Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday, and it turns out we weren't the only ones talking about it. Everyone's like, "What's the deal?" A couple weeks of maintenance, the park will still be closed, and this is some good news. So ACL Fest is partnered with Austin Parks Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And to give you an idea, like I don't have a number for this year, but last year ACL donated, if you want to call it that, over $8 million to the Austin Parks Foundation.
Oh, that's good.
And so they restore the park. I was looking up the details. They come through and aerate it first because it's so packed down from all the people. And then they'll water it and sod it. And so it gets restored pretty quickly. And then I was thinking about it too, because, we were a little frustrated yesterday. We're talking about how the park is closed for so long. But that since the Park Foundation has been growing and growing, if you use the hike and bike trail, they've added bathrooms. They've done a lot of improvements. It's not just Zilker Park.
Right. But the disc golf player really would like some help with upgrade on the disc golf.
Well, they kind of ignore the other side.
They do.
Right?
It's the stepchild to the park.
Yeah, that side where the disc golf course is just gets matted down by it's a parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful park too, and it's like we use it for parking all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Our daughter, we saw the other day, our daughter's high school, they have a disc. Don't you dare call it frisbee golf; they'll get you. They have a disc. They have a disc golf team at their school, and they were out practicing. I saw the teacher and the coach, and I walked by with Tricia. I go, there you go, future stoners of America, right there, buddy.
Right there.
The stories we love.
The Travis County Sheriff's Officer is in big trouble for allegedly bringing contraband into the county's correctional facility. Contraband. Here's what the message that went out from Sheriff Hernandez. Disappointed that the Travis County Sheriff's Correction Officer made such a foolish decision. We hold our employees to a high standard of conduct and accountability. We cannot tolerate contraband of any type brought into our secure facilities. The contraband is chicken wings. Chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Makes it sound like it was a bomb that was brought into this facilities.
So he's going to jail for bringing in an order from Pluckers.
Allegedly, an officer brought some chicken wings to an inmate who then paid the officer for the chicken wings. He was suspended without pay. He has since been fired and has been arrested for chicken wings.
Wow.
I don't know why I find that very funny.
Yeah, it just tells me that maybe they should pay the sheriff's officers a little more.
Yeah.
That's a side hustle.
If he's hustling
Chicken wings.
Pluckers chicken wings.
Wing smuggler.
Wing smuggler. But also, there has to be people trying to get phones in there, hitting them in their biscuits and and drugs. And we got a front page news about chicken wings.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing to bring in a weapon. But chicken wings.
Come on. Let the
chicken
people eat.
wings. I mean, but I get the sheriff or the boss has to set a precedence. Like if you let one guy off for smuggling in some chicken wings, then you got to let the next guy, off for smuggling something else.
Somebody's smuggling in a smoker.
I guess it's different for an officer. They don't get patted down.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking usually the way they smuggle.
Yeah.
Right.
Keister wings.
You don't want those wings.
No.
I will. That's not the kind of sauce I want on my wings.
I wonder if he brought in some blue cheese and ranch and celery sticks along with it.
Where he put those.
Right. So, guys probably going rethinking, going, I made some bad decisions.
Yeah. I feel like he's just going, but it was just a chicken wing.
Right.
I feel like that's what his brain is saying.
Yeah, but the rules are the rules, Tricia.
Gotta follow the rules.
So is he going to go to jail?
It says he was arrested. Fined, arrested, fired, all the things.
Wow.
Tough job.
Chicken wings.
So is he usually a cop going into jail? You're a target, but he was trying to get some wings.
He's one of the guys.
They might cut him some slack.
All the guys are gathering. Leave him alone.
He's one of us.
He was trying to help us out, right?
He's one of
us.
1031austin.com.
There is a new trend for adult birthday parties, and I'm all for it. I like it.
I do too.
I like it a lot. We'll tell you about that in just a sec. Give us a follow on social media, Instagram and TikTok at JB Sandy ATX. And of course, grab the podcast version of the show. It's available every single day. Search JB and Sandy on the iHeartRadio app. So adult birthday party, the trend is a magician.
Yes.
That sounds fun to me. Like,
I was skeptical at first, but then I saw a video of a 25-year-old girl's birthday party, and somebody was videoing the magician entertaining him. It was so fun. It looks like it was a blast. And I was like, magician at my next party. I'm in.
We went to a party that had a magician once, and it was kind of cool because it wasn't like they did a show, like stood in front of everybody and did the show. They wandered.
Just working their own.
Yeah. And they would come up to you and go, hey, pick a card. You know what I mean? And you'd pick a card, he'd do his magic. Next thing you know, you're pulling the 8 of diamonds out of your underwear. I mean, it was the weirdest thing, but it was very entertaining.
Right.
Very fun. So I'm all for it. I would love that. I love a good.
I'm like, how do you hire? I'd just search for magicians for hire near me. Here's one, Michael Rogerson. And it looks like he's at a dinner party on the photo.
Yeah.
Working the room.
Yeah.
So it's not just like kid backyard events anymore. Like it's like they're
not pulling rabbit out of a hat.
Right.
Anymore.
I mean, but hey,
Right.
I'm still interested in the rabbit coming out of the hat as an adult. I mean, I wonder if you can request certain tricks.
JB, have you found, does Austin have a supply of magicians for hire?
I don't know. I found this site called bark.com and it said it's an adult birthday party. Let's say it's 24 to 49 guests. What are the ages of the guest? 18 or older. What type of magic would you consider? Close-up walk-around magic, stage show, open to suggestions. Let's say open. What date do we need? Oh my gosh, they're making me work so hard. We won't pick. Let's go to November. Let's say November 7th.
Hold on, Jimmy. I got to interrupt you. This guy's a magician for hire. Here's his name. Peter, the adequate magician.
He doesn't want to oversell himself.
Peter, the adequate magician. That's his name. That's very funny. Been doing it for 7+ years. A little bit. Some of these guys, JB, are you still searching?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. It's asking me a lot of questions.
I mean, it sounds like he's nailing you down.
I need a mentalist, JB.
We have found perfect matches.
Of course.
Oh, and then what email do you want your quote to go to? It's blurred out.
Stop.
There were a bunch, though.
Have you ever seen a mentalist or a hypnotist? I remember seeing one in college that freaked me out because they had somebody, they had 2 chairs and they were like 4 or 5 feet apart. And they had a girl come up and place the back of her head on one chair and her feet on the other. And she laid there for like 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Like basically in a plank.
Yeah.
Like
it's amazing.
Floating almost.
Floating across, just with the back of her head on one chair and her feet on the other chair.
This was in college?
When I was in college.
You were probably drunk, Sandy.
Well, I was drunk, but of course I was drunk. Everyone else saw it too, though.
I saw the same thing.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been hypnotized? You can go sometimes at the comedy club. They'll have a hypnotist ask for people to come up on stage. I'm not messing with that.
No.
Are you kidding me?
They bark. And what's weird with when they do that is like they bring them out of the hypnosis, but before they do, when they'll say like, when I say the word kablam, this person's going to bark like a dog. And then they do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the rest of their life, whenever somebody says kablam, you bark and you don't know how to get out of it.
Right. I wonder what Peter, the adequate magician, charges.
That's a great name. Here's one, Zach Waldman, a magician for hire. Like they're there.
Dante Valentino. That's a good name. Silly Spark. Oh, that's a clown. We got plenty of clowns in Austin. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Lots of clowns.
Wow. There's austinmagician.com. Has hypnotists, magicians.
That's fun.
I didn't know there were so many people who do this.
I didn't. Boy, it takes a lot of practice, man.
Yeah.
Lot, just like anything else, like a good juggler, a good magician. You know, our friend Pat Hazel does magic too.
Yeah, that's right.
You may remember him from the Wonder Bread years and Permanent Record.
Bunk Bed Brothers.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I'll let you know that about 15 years ago, I got cut off and almost wrecked by a clown car, like a van advertising the name of the clown.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was angry. I called the number. And when I got the voicemail, it said, sorry, can't answer. I'm out clowning around. And then I was even angrier. Very anti-clown.
Well, you know, I've told you guys this before because we used to keep an Airstream at Pecan Grove on Barton Springs, the one park that's still there. And when we were there years ago, it was when my daughter was little, there were like 4 clowns that lived, professional clowns that lived in that park.
Yeah, Doodlebug, was that one of them?
Doodlebug lived there. And Limpy. The Balloonatic.
The Balloonatic, I forgot about the Balloonatic.
The Balloonatic would always do balloon animals for my daughter and hats and stuff. And I'm like, honey, don't go in the Balloonatic fan.
Stay back.
Don't go in there.
There was another, but it was funny. Like on Saturday mornings, you'd see them all dressed up, driving in and out of the park.
Weird. Can you imagine like you're just here for a few days and you happen to get a spot at the park and you're just having your morning coffee on Saturday morning? Well, there goes the Balloonatic.
4 clowns living around you. It's like you're in a nightmare.
Doodlebug just drove by. Like, what kind of town? This is a weird town, right?
There's Limpy.
Yeah, Limpy off to make a few bucks twisting balloons somewhere.
And then this will even throw you for more of a loop. You'd also see Chuck Woolery.
1031austin.com.